I'ma crush your bitch ass.
I wasn't snitching.
Bitch, I'ma crush you.
Dude, I wasn't snitching. Dude, get him. Dude, I wasn't snitching. I was just talking about something else. Dude, I wasn't gonna snitch. I'm sorry. I wasn't snitching.
Stop talking to me, bro. Stop talking to me, bro. Sit down, bro. I'll take your phone. Bro, give me the phone, bro. Bro, give me the phone, bro. Give me the phone. Give me the phone.
Stop it. Give him my jacket back. Get after him.
See this? It's something about a gangsta ass nigga. Like, it's just something about that. You know, I just love gangsters. My pussy don't get wet for like niggas that's not gangsters. I like niggas. I like drug dealers and niggas in the streets like gangsters. It's just something about you knowing that a nigga will drop your dumb ass for playing. Like, my nigga will drop you. That's why I'm at.
What drop you mean?
Kill you.
So
That's like, it give me adrenaline. Like, ooh, he's tough.
So you
murder your dumb ass.
You don't.
Hey, yo, black man, what's happening, man? Peace. Tell me what's goody, right? You guys just watched Glocktavius rob somebody for their coat, right? You guys just watched Tyrone Jr., Pookie Jr., Crip Face Man Man. You just watched Glocktavius. You just watched Casper. You just watched 762 King. You just watched Hollow Point. You just watched Hollow Point Darnell take somebody's Canada Goose. Listen, I don't know what's the obsession with people, young black males, taking Canada Goose coats. Listen, I understand the coat is about $1,200, $1,500, maybe depending on the variation that you want. Okay, I get it, but listen, it's a coat. You are already wearing a coat. Two of them, matter of fact. Is it so hard to go and apply for a job? Yes, black men. For young black males. Listen, I hate these niggas in my generation because he's probably in his early 20s, maybe mid 20s, maybe even late teens. But these young black men in my generation these guys are stupid, slow. He got caught because obviously he wants to wear no mask. These young guys, they're so hell bent on proving a point because, no, I'm tough. No, man, I'm gangster. And hold on. You saw what the black woman was saying? That's why I said, man, listen, you have to detach from the black community. I made the other video yesterday about Jada Waiter, Little Baby's baby mother, talking about how, listen, I love a gangster nigga. Listen, she said, if you don't have no street in you, we can't vibe. And even that black woman said, listen, I love a gangster. She said, I love a gangster dude. It just make my pussy wet. Yo, black man, I had a black woman tell me to my face, because mind you, I invited her over my apartment. We hanging out, we chilling. She told me to my face, right? I love a hood nigga. I love a gangster ass nigga. I love a man with a tattoo on his face. And listen, this same woman who told me that, Glocktavius shot her car up. And she was not lying. Listen, I needed a ride to work. I went outside. Yo, bullet holes all through her car. Bullet holes back. Listen, bullet holes shattered out her whole back windshield and one of her rear passenger seat windows, bro. I'm like, damn, are you gonna get this fixed? He said, yeah. I'm gonna ask my dad to help me. I said, your dad? Are you not gonna call the police on him? She said, no. I'm not. He was just angry at me. You know, I didn't make him mad. Oh, word. So that's how you feel, right? Yo, she told me she called her dad, told him what happened, and said, I'm not pressing charges. I said, damn, black men, listen. And then hold on. You saw that last part where the gal was on the plane. when the plane was taking off from the runway. Yo, black men, choose wisely. When you simps, when you dumbass niggas still talking about, oh man, but I want black children. Yo, you're not gonna get any pussy from black women because she wants a thug. She's gonna spend her best years, her prime years, messing with thugs after thug after thug after thug. And then when she's 35 plus, when she's 40 plus, now she's looking for your Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, fused into Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, simp ass. Big Bang Kamehameha Super Saiyan simp ass. Yo, to go and be her Beta Bucks Deluxe backup plan. Go ahead. Go ahead. Because she's not going to respect you. She just needs you for a check. She needs you for stability. She needs you to go and buy a house and give her a nice big house with a brand new Benz that she's going to drive over to Glocktavius Section 8 apartment, or even worse, to an apartment that he's sleeping on the couch and living with some bitch, or living with his mother, or living with his grandmother, picking him up, bringing him back to your big ass house when you at work, you working that night shift, or you working that daytime shift, and she fucking him in your bed. She fucking Glocktavius broke ass in your bed, and guess what? When you get divorced, she's gonna move Glocktavius in the house that you're still paying for. Yo, black men. Oh, but I want black children. But I love black women, man. Oh, listen, I had a simp tell me black women have the best sex. Yo, shut up, dude. Shut up, man. But listen, black man, hold on. Back to these black boys. Save the black community, black men. Listen, these young black men, they need guidance. Yo, black men, please help these young black boys. Shut up, Keisha. Shut up, Tasha. Shut up, Tanisha. Yo, I'm not helping shit. Why don't you call Tyrone's father? Why don't you call Glocktavia's father? Why don't you call Crip Face Man Man's father? I'm sorry, why don't you call Pookie Jr. father? Listen, call him. Oh, you can't, right? He's too busy at the next chick place having sex with her, getting her pregnant. I told you guys in the last video, by the time black women are on the late end, right, 27, already 70, I think it's what, 70 to 75, maybe even 77% of black women that will ever be a mother already have children by 27 years old. But if you lower it down to 24, because that's still within the prime years, right? By 24, 60, I think 65, yeah, 65% of black women who will ever be a mother already have their first or second kid by 24 years old. By who? Glocktavius. By who? The same bum who's robbing people for their Canada Goose coats on a train. Come on, black men. But I love black women. Listen, the same black women who grow up in the suburbs, the same black women who are growing up, going to private school, going to state universities, man, pledging to AKA, pledging to Sigma Gamma Rho, pledging to Deltas. You know what I'm saying? She's a career professional. She still wants those same black men stealing coats. She wants that same black man toting a pistol, robbing people, selling drugs, black men. But no, men to these black boys, yo, I'm cool. I'm detached from the black community. I'm detached from America. And listen, I'm praying. I'm crossing my fingers. I'm working hard, diligently. That listen, in that last clip, I'm somewhere on a plane, catching a flight, looking back like, yo, I'm not ever coming back to America. You guys can have this. And I told you guys, I said by 2050, nah. The way it's going, black women are having children by these type of men, these same thuggo type of men, these same guys who go to prison Come home after what, 5, 10, 15 years. Now he's Muslim. Now he's reformed. Now he's telling the youth, listen, oh nah, man, some good ones out here, man. Listen, change your ways, change your actions. Yo, why should I listen to you? When you couldn't be out here doing the right thing when you had the chance the first time. But you want to call somebody who was in the books lame. You want to call somebody a square. Yo, listen, he's in the back of McDonald's mopping the floor. He's in the warehouse toting boxes. And unfortunately, these same type of young dudes, yo, black men, they're still having sex with black women even after they come home from prison doing a long-term bid. And like I said, you are married to her and she's having sex with him on the side, black men. These are the black men who repopulate the community. Pretty much ever since the 60s all the way up to now, because again, black women, listen, the Great Society Act, look it up. When they gave black women quote unquote resources, man, they went door to door. They say black men was kicked out their home. No, black women was given an incentive to leave their men because she felt like a government check that was pretty much guaranteed. As long as she doesn't have a man in the home, she felt like that was better. I'm strong and independent. Independent from who? Black men that can actually produce. Black men that actually have common sense. Black men who are not 85 IQ. Niggas like that, that's 75 IQ. Niggas like that, 80 IQ. Around blacks don't relax. And again, unfortunately, in cities like that, you know, like I said, man, most northern cities, West Coast cities, man, Democrats, the people that black people continue to vote for, specifically black women, listen, Democrats don't like accountability and neither do black people or niggas and Keisha, right? Niggas and Tanisha, right? They hate accountability, and these young black men who commit these stupid crimes, listen, he doesn't get prosecuted the way he needs to. So in about 1 to 2 days, he'll be back on the street. Okay, let's say he does get convicted. After about 1 to 2 years, he's back on the street. And these liberal cities, man, you can't defend yourself the way you need to. So you're pretty much subjugated to get, you're pretty much subjugated to be a victim of these crimes. Because again, unless you're willing to throw hands, you can't pull out a gun and shoot him. You can't pull out a knife and stab him. I mean, you can do it physically, no one's stopping you, but you will sit down and serve some jail time for that. Because Democrats, again, they're focused on, instead of actually cleaning up the city, instead of actually providing real benefits, listen, let's increase Section 8. Let's give out more EBT. Let's give out more welfare. Yo, how about you prosecute these dumbasses? How about you stop giving incentives to black women to keep having more children by these dusty ass men? Listen, it's funny how they call educated black men who they find not to be attractive, but he's actually a good man. He's a good citizen, a law-abiding citizen. He's the dusty. But no, Pookie Jr. over there, Glocktavius, yo, you saw how he had his hand in his coat talking about, yo, you move, I'm gonna bust you. Yo, shut up, nigga. You ain't have nothing on you, bro. You ain't have no gun. You ain't have no knife, bro. You bluffing. And listen, I'm not the one to really care too much what happened to white guys, but listen, I just don't like Tyrones. I don't like these Pookies, man. These Glocktaviuses, man. 762 Keem, Hollow Tip Darnell, man. These dumbasses. Yo, black men. And again, we all went to school with these kind of guys. You know, growing up, right? It kind of makes me think. When you're growing up and you see these kind of guys, because again, you see the behavior from young, but you look around and you're thinking to yourself, man, you know, black women, they love these guys. I said it before in the last video. These kind of guys get more love than the athletes. These guys are going to jail from like 15 years old. From 15 to 25, these guys have the longest rap sheet you will ever see. In and out of jail, in and out of jail, in and out of jail, in and out of jail. And like I said, most black men aren't bad people. We just, as a collective, we don't cast off our trash. We don't write them off. These kind of guys, when they come home from prison, they're throwing these guys parties. Nobody cares if he's been away for 10 years. He chose to go out in the streets and do dumbass shit. He chose to go out and harm people, steal from people, kill people, shoot cops, fight with cops. Come on. But yet when these guys come home, he has pussy lined up for him. He has, well, not real opportunities. He has more street illegal activities lined up for him. He has the community as a whole. He has the community as a whole lined up to give him a hand clap because he served 10 years and he didn't tell on nobody. So what? What about the black man who went to college for 4 years and graduated? Oh, he's corny. Go look at that one video on my channel of Michael B. Jordan getting interviewed by that one bum black joint with the blonde wig on her head. Don't even know who you are. You hate yourself because you wear blonde wigs. But because I want to be a law-abiding citizen, because I want to actually have common sense and be a good person and not act off an impulse, I'm corny. Because I like anime, because I want to dress like an actual human being and not some street thug at 45 years old, I'm corny. Man, listen, I know these simps, bro. Tyrone, listen, the older version of Tyrone, he's in his 40s, still trying to sell weed. He's in his 50s, still trying to sell weed. Like I said, bro, those same guys who go to prison for 15, 20 years and he come home trying to be reformed, talking about some, yeah, listen, man, the system, that's the real plantation. Oh, every black man who's in prison, man, that's the real slavery right there. Shut up, nigga. We ain't trying to hear that. You had to go out there, and it's not the worst thing, but you had to go and bump your head in that way. You had to make mistakes in that way. You had to hit rock bottom in the white man system to actually gain some wisdom. When you can see, listen, some guys might say, oh, bro, poverty. Yo, just because you grew up in poverty didn't mean you have to go out there and commit crime. It's a lot of young black men who grew up in these Section 8 neighborhoods and he watched his mom do all types of dumbass stuff, F up the money, F up the rent money, F up the light money. He has to go out there and work a job to help her pay bills. She was putting certain bills and open up certain accounts in his name. He turned 18 and his credit was already shot. But yet these same young black men, listen, he fought his way through, built himself up. A lot of young black men who grow up in the hood don't become these Tyrones, man, these Glocktaviuses. But yet, like I said, bro, when you're growing up and you watch these same Glocktaviuses, because again, let's be honest, bro. A lot of things black men do is for sex. So when you see these same black women who talk about, oh, I love a gangster, I love a hood nigga, I love a nigga who gonna bust me. Pause. Like I told you in the beginning with that young black woman who told me that same thing too. Showed me, listen, I'm in her car, bullet holes written all through the car, bro. But like I said, when you're young and you see how women gravitate towards these men, you thinking, man, listen, all right, fuck it. I'm gonna do the same thing because I want the same success Tyrone is having with the girls. Why is it that I'm this law-abiding dude? I'm trying to get good grades. I'm trying to go to college. You feel me? I'm trying to be a good person, but yet I can't have a girlfriend. Listen, I'm speaking from facts, bro, from experience. Every single black girlfriend I ever had, listen, whether it was a real relationship, a situationship, friends with benefits, I always got left for Tyrone. I always got left for Glocktavius. What do I mean by that, man? Oh, he's 6'4". Oh, he has dreadlocks. Oh, he has tattoos, guns. Oh, he's doing this and doing that. He's a degenerate. He's stupid as fuck. He can't even talk in complete sentences. These are the same dumbasses, man. Listen, back in school, when it's time to take a test, some teachers coming from a different classroom and pulling him out the classroom so he can go test somewhere else. These are the same niggas. Listen, I remember back in the day, man, I had teachers who used to put the benchmark grades on the projector screen, and these are the same dumbasses who scored so fucking low. His name is all the way at the bottom. All the way. Listen, back in the day, I think the average score on a benchmark to be considered passing, it wasn't even like a 70%, bro. I think it was like, what, 60%? That was like average. Yo, these dumbasses were scoring like 20% on a test, 40%. Yo, I think you even get points for spelling your name. These dumbasses they was lacking points from right there. But yet, these are the same black men that black women love because they believe, listen, these gangster type of dudes, that's masculinity. She believes that's real strength. She believes these are the guys that's going to protect the community, but these are the same black men that kill black women. Listen, when you look at these domestic violence situations with black men and black women, when it's the black woman attacking the black man, it's Keisha attacking Urkel. You feel me? It's the Keisha attacking the good black man. When you see black women being harmed, being taken out by the man, it's Tyrone every single time. Listen, that one video going viral right now, or that one post going viral right now of the black woman and the black man, and I think she not Cash App. She took money from the Cash App account or something like that and put it in her bank account. And that black man was talking about, listen, I'm sure we already fucked up. We're trying to save money, and he took her out. I think she was wasting food. I don't know the full details of the story, but yo, pretty much he killed her. But she'll say, oh, but he had dreadlocks. Oh, he was light skinned. Oh, but he was handsome. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. You're stupid just like him. And that's why I said, listen, in about 25 years, listen, forget it, 15. In about 15 years, the black community will be done because you got these stupid ass 75 IQ, 80 IQ, 85 IQ black women reproducing with the same 70 to 75 IQ black men. And of course, they're going to produce a low IQ child. These same kids are going to school right now. The kids who are 14, 15, 16, 17, these kids are in school and they don't know a damn thing. They don't know a damn thing. These guys don't know. These guys don't have vocabulary. These guys can barely write stories, write paragraphs. These young kids, they're worried about Glocks in high school. They're worried about wearing Hellstar. These young kids are stupid as fuck, man. Listen, again, you can always tell somebody's IQ level based upon how they speak. Oh, that's why I said, first of all, like I said, man, the country as a whole is bad. But if I had to really raise children right now as a 25-year-old man, if I was a father, I would not raise children down south. The children down south are stupid as fuck. Now, again, I'm up north, but the video I showed you guys of that kid in the train robbing the white guy, that's up north. You know what I'm saying? But again, does it really matter up north or down south? Again, the same archetype of black children are being produced by black women. We already know that 70% of black children are growing up in single parent households. I think it's 80% actually. And they're growing up under whose leadership? The black woman. She's talking about, I'm strong and independent. She's working 8 to 12 hours a day. All they do is stick an iPad or stick their kids in front of their TV. And guess who's raising the children? Social media. Their peers. The prison industrial complex. That's the father, White Zaddy. And listen, like I said, man, black women, the way they breed black children is for the same system 400 years ago, or 150 years ago, 1865. They're still breeding black children for that auction. Only difference is you're not working in the field and not getting paid for it. You're working that shit off in the prison cell, getting paid 3 cents a day if you're lucky. If you're lucky. If you got to go serve hard time in a state penitentiary or a federal prison, listen, prisons bring in billions of dollars every year. Every prison, or I think the majority of prisons in America, because again, back in like the if I got the facts right, back in I think the 70s, like 60s, 70s, man, there wasn't that many prisons in the country. If you look at go look it up. If I'm not mistaken, I think around that time it's only maybe about 100, 120, 200 plus prisons around the 60s, 70s. Fast forward, what, 40 years now? Bro, it's over 1,000 prisons in the country. I made one video on my channel showing you guys, listen, in every state, besides a few states up north and a few states on the West Coast, specifically Phoenix, I think California, and I think any city from Pennsylvania on the way up, right? Those are the only cities or only states in the country that actually have more universities in the state compared to prisons, because everywhere else, we need to fill up these bunk beds. We need to get paid. A private prison a private prison will only receive funding from the government if they can guarantee occupancy, right? So rap music and the prison industrial complex go hand in hand. So when they see these rappers talking about killing, drugs, sex, violence, all type of that shit, but they see how the black women gravitate towards these rappers, and not only the rappers, man, I told you guys, it's the image. What makes a Tyrone is the behavior and the image. Of course, you can say, oh, well, black women will say, oh, but he's handsome, he's attractive. Okay, cool. You can add that in there as well. But it's the image, man, the dreadlocks. I told you guys before, listen, when foreigners come to the country, to America, we are all told that, listen, if you see a black man with dreadlocks in his head walking on your side of the street, go to the other side of the street. If you're walking to a corner and you see 4 black men at the corner, dreadlocks, pants sagging, listen, you cross the street before you even get to the corner and you keep it pushing. So again, these same degenerate black men, listen, that's who black women go for. In the rap music, they promote that image, that dirty, dusty, oh, he's gangster, that thug image. So you will see young black men recreate that, go out to the streets and recreate that when the rapper himself doesn't even live that same lifestyle. He's rapping about what he saw somebody else do. He's not doing it himself. Or if he was doing it, he's not doing it no more. So they already know that young black men will go out to the street because young black women dictate who gets to reproduce, who gets to carry on their lineage, who has access to sex based upon the behavior and based upon the image. So they already know that, listen, we can get pretty much 50%. And really, I'm exaggerating that because the majority of black men are not in prison. That's a stereotype, right? But we already know that we can get more of them because, again, the black men, I think only 25, 30% of Tyrones reproduce. So 65, 70% of black women, I think even 75% of black women actually have children. 25% of black men don't have children. Within that 25%, again, if you're looking at in that young age, anything under 30, by 24, 27, the black women who already have children, the 70%, only 25 to 30% of black men have children by that point, and whose children are being produced at that point? Glocktavius children. So again, you see how 30% of Glocktaviuses have children, 92% of incarcerated black men have children. Listen, of course, other black men, I would say you got to go ahead and add another 20, 25%, because again, they want the success that they see Tyrone have, Glocktavius have, 762 Keem have. They want the same success. So again, that's why I say 50%. So 50% of black men are gonna go to the streets, become these degenerates, and again, that's only putting more money in the white man's pocket. Again, it's a system designed from long ago to keep turning on its own axis. It is self-sufficient. It is self-refueling. Listen, all they had to do was just put a few pieces in place, and now we already know we got you. Like I said in my older videos, bro, black women have been broken and trained. Broken and trained. They will continue to raise the offspring in a way. Well, listen, we're offering the young black men up to the system on a golden plate with diamond encrusted utensils. The white man is eating good off of you stupid ass niggas because you dumb ass black bitches, man. I'm done. Anyways, I'm out. Peace, man.